Hi friends, welcome to Easy Way. So welcome to this particular lecture wherein we're going to discuss some of the important questions from budget 2019-20, which is an interim budget. Okay. So friends, as we know that even in CLAT as well as AILET examination, right, there is a section called GK and current affairs. Okay. So there is a possibility that you might get questions from the budget that was announced in February 2019, right? So what we will do, we will just go ahead with some of the important questions. So this is the part one of the lecture. So friends, the first question that we're going to discuss, it says in the Interim Union Budget 2019-20, the government has announced the setting up of new aims, okay, in which of the following states of India, right? So this is a very factual question. The answer for this particular question, it is Haryana. So you need to understand that in the interim budget 2019-20, there was an announcement that was made regarding the setting up of new aims, okay, in Haryana. Okay, so this can be a probable question. So friends, now let us see some of the details regarding it. Okay, so when I say AIMS, it is nothing but All India Institute of Medical Sciences, right? So far there have been 21 AIMS operating in India, or they have been established. Okay, the foundation has been laid, and this one which was announced in the Union Budget 2019-20 is the 22nd AIMS to be set up. Okay, so this is some of the important pointers. Now friends, all these things is happening under a particular scheme, okay, and that scheme is known as Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana, PMSSY. There is a possibility you might just directly be asked about the scheme also, okay, so that's why I've mentioned the name of the scheme. It is Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana. So friends, when you talk about this particular scheme, I'll just tell you two important components of the scheme. One is setting up of AIMS-like institutions. We just now saw that announcements have been made. Then upgradation of government medical college institutions. Okay, so these are the two important components of this particular scheme that we see here. Just one more information about this particular scheme. So the announcement regarding this scheme was made on the Independence Day of 15th August 2003. Okay, so in the year 2003, the announcement was made and the scheme was approved in March 2006. Okay, so now you have understood the scheme name. Okay, you have understood what are the two important components of the scheme. Okay, and we have also linked this scheme to the recent announcements made in the Union Budget 2019-20, right? So we have seen that it has been announced that a new AIMS, that is the 22nd AIMS, would be set up in the state of Haryana, right friends? So just note down these pointers. Okay, so coming to question number 2. So as per the announcement which is made in the interim budget, Union Budget 2019-20, individual taxpayers having taxable annual income of how many lakhs will get full rebate and thus be not required, okay, to pay any income tax. So these are tax slabs, friends. So it's very important that we are aware about the tax slabs. Okay, so that's why I've included this question. So in the Union Budget 2019-20, there was a major announcement that was made regarding the full tax rebate. Okay, so let me tell you the limit. So the answer for this particular question, friends, is 5 lakh rupees. Okay, so let me tell you about, when I say 5 lakh rupees, it is not the total 5 lakh. Like you might be getting 6.5 lakh as your annual income, but you still have provision of investing some of the amount in various categories. Like you can invest in pension funds. Okay, you can actually seek a rebate if you're paying interest on home loans. Okay, so these are some of the provisions. I don't want to go into detail, okay, but I'm just telling you here the slab. Okay, so here you can see the question again. I'll read it for you. So as per the announcement that was made in the interim Union Budget 2019-20, the individual taxpayers having taxable annual income, okay, so 5 lakh taxable annual income, if they have, they are not required to pay income tax. Okay, so you might get a question regarding these slabs. Okay, so please make sure you understand this question on at least superficial level and know the answer for it. So the same thing that I have been telling you. Okay, so the same thing is written in the form of explanation. Okay, so question number 3, friends. So which of the following is a single window system, okay, for the implementation of the Citizens Charter of the Income Tax Department, which is set up across all buildings of the department, okay? So friends, here again, this particular single window system was mentioned in the Union Budget, okay, while they were discussing it. So this is regarding the Citizen Charter, that is, what are the mandates of that particular department when it concerns the individuals involved, okay? So the answer for this particular question is ASK. Let me tell you what this stands for. Let us see it in the explanation. So for now, just mark this answer. So friends, ASK stands for Aikar Seva Kendras. Okay, so basically this particular ASKs are a single window system so that the Citizens Charter of the Income Tax Department can be implemented. Okay, and it is set up across all the buildings of the Income Tax Department. Okay, so this is an important thing. You can see a total of 400 Aikar Seva Kendras have been set up. Okay, so kindly make sure you know the full form of it. Okay, and what is the purpose of it as well. Okay. Coming to question number 4, friends. So as announced in the Interim Budget 2019-20, the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion will be renamed. Okay, so there's a renaming which is done for one of the most important departments. Okay, so let me just tell you the answer first. So the answer is Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Okay, so firstly it was called the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, DIPP. Okay, and now the department is going to be known as Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. So friends, star mark this question. This can be a probable one. So friends, this is a screenshot that we have directly taken from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So let me tell you, the department that we're talking about falls under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry of the Government of India. So we can clearly see that the naming or the renaming has been done already. So it says Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Previously it was known as Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. So there's a change in the name. So kindly make note of this. So the last question that we're going to discuss as part of this lecture, the government plans to make how many villages, okay, into digital villages over the next 5 years? So this was again mentioned in the Union Budget. The answer is 1 lakh villages. Okay, so the government plans to make 1 lakh villages into digital villages over the next 5 years, right? So friends, with this we have just come to the end of this lecture. It was a very short one, 5 to 8 minutes, and I have just discussed 5 important announcements that were made as part of the Union Budget 2019-20, which is an interim budget. So friends, why I specifically came out with these questions is because these are some of the announcements that are in news, and before your examination the full-fledged budget will not be out. So obviously you would be getting questions from this interim budget only, right? So that's why we have picked up some questions and made it as a lecture for you so that it becomes easier to revise. We will come out with a part 2, again a very short lecture. It is going to be 5 to 8 minutes duration only. Now friends, if you really found this video useful, do like, subscribe and share, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel, friends, and just press the bell icon so that you get notification regarding the upcoming videos from our end. If you have any doubt regarding strategy, time management, etc., please do not hesitate and do write to us at mailateasyway@gmail.com. You can give us a call on 8968984790. Till then friends, thank you so much, and as I always keep telling you, keep revising and keep practicing.